In a quiet little village nestled between rolling hills, lived a brave and curious girl named Lila. She loved exploring, and her grandmother often told her stories about the forest of golden trees, a magical place where the leaves shimmered like gold under the sun. One rainy afternoon, while cleaning the attic, Lila found an old, dusty map hidden inside a wooden chest. The map showed a path leading deep into the forest, marked with a strange symbol, a glowing gateway. Could this be real? Lila wondered. She decided to find out. The next morning, Lila packed a small bag with a flashlight, a rope, and her favorite snack, honey cookies. She tiptoed out of the house before sunrise and followed the map's winding path into the forest. As she walked deeper, the trees around her began to glow faintly gold. The air smelled sweet, like caramel and autumn leaves. Suddenly, she heard a rustling sound. A small fox with silver fur was watching her. "Hello. I'm Milo," the fox said, surprising Lila. "Are you looking for the gateway too?" Milo explained that the secret gateway only appeared when someone pure of heart sought it. But to open it, they had to solve 3 riddles from the forest's guardian, a wise old owl named Orion. The two friends journeyed to the heart of the forest, where Orion perched on a golden branch. First riddle, Orion hooted. "I speak without a mouth, run without legs. What am I?" Lila thought hard. "An echo," she answered. "Correct," Orion said. Second riddle, the more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I? Milo's eyes sparkled. Footsteps. Orion nodded. Last riddle, what has keys but no locks, space but no room? Lila grinned. A piano. With a loud whoosh, the trees parted, revealing a shimmering gateway made of light. Lila and Milo stepped through the gateway and gasped. They were in a floating kingdom where rivers flowed upside down, and tiny dragons with butterfly wings flew between candy-colored clouds. A young boy named Kai, the prince of this world, greeted them. "You've come just in time. The Shadow Sprites are stealing our light." The trio discovered that the sprites were lonely, not evil. So, Lila had an idea. She gave them her glow-in-the-dark bracelet, and the sprites, delighted, returned the stolen light. As thanks, Kai gifted Lila a golden seed. "Plant this, and a tree of wishes will grow," he said. Lila and Milo said goodbye to Kai and stepped back through the shimmering gateway just as it began to fade behind them. The golden forest around them slowly returned to its usual colors, but Lila's heart still raced with excitement. When she returned home, she carefully planted the golden seed in her backyard, watering it with a little silver pitcher her grandmother had given her. "Grow strong," she whispered. The next morning, Lila rushed outside, and gasped. Overnight, a tiny golden sapling had sprouted, its leaves shimmering like delicate coins. But that wasn't the most surprising part. The tree hummed. A soft, musical sound, like wind chimes made of sunlight. Milo, who had been napping under a bush, stretched and yawned. "Whoa! It's already growing wishes," he said, pointing. And sure enough, 3 small, glowing fruits dangled from the branches, each pulsing gently like little hearts. Lila reached out and carefully plucked one. The moment she touched it, the fruit dissolved into golden mist, and a voice, warm like her grandmother's, whispered in her ear, "Speak your wish, but choose wisely." Lila thought hard. She could wish for endless candy, or a castle, or even wings. But then she remembered the lonely Shadow Sprites. "I wish for everyone who feels alone to find a friend," she said. The golden mist swirled around her and shot into the sky like a firework, scattering into thousands of tiny sparks that rained down over the village, and maybe even farther. Milo's ears perked up. "Do you hear that?" From all around, laughter bubbled up, children playing, neighbors chatting, even old Mr. Finch, who usually grumbled, was humming as he watered his roses. Lila grinned. It worked. That night, Lila's grandmother tucked her into bed and smiled. "I see you found the gateway," she said, her eyes twinkling. "You knew about it?" Lila gasped. Grandma winked. Oh, I've planted a few golden seeds myself. She pointed out the window, where an enormous golden tree stood in the distance, its branches swaying under the stars. The real magic, she whispered, isn't just in the wishes, it's in knowing when to share them. As Lila drifted off to sleep, she wondered what other adventures awaited, and whether the tree would grow more wishes tomorrow. But that's a story for another night.